Squat on sit.
Oh, mine looks stupid, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, you may be thinking, is Austin blocking out the haters? Is Bree, Miss Noah blocking out the haters? Mr. Fresh, yes, we are blocking out the haters, but we're a few weeks past, but we're here celebrating Miss Noah's birthday.
It's my birthday all week.
All month.
Come on now.
Last week it was.
Well, we had this ready to go last week, but you were crushing it being a strong, independent black woman business owner.
Yes, hello. Clock it down.
So we didn't get to do that. But George, don't we also have a present for Miss Noah?
Oh, I love gifts. I love gifts. I
Sure
love
you
them pink
get it.
glasses too. Okay, my favorite color is pink, y'all. So
Can we swap?
listen,
We swap.
clock it. If y'all ever want to give me a gift, give me something.
birthday.
Ooh, and it's a nice bag.
Hey.
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 Okay.
Bad contest, you win. Bad.
Listen, we already
It's your
did the
Hey,
dance.
it's your birthday.
Hey, it's
I'm the only person in history with a birthday from the 1st of April all
Are you ready?
the way.
Ready? Bad bitch contest,
I'm
you in
in
first
first
place.
place.
You.
Oh, and I gotta teach y'all the chicken head because y'all was acting real.
Hey, listen.
Caucasian.
Hold on,
Real
time out.
cocky.
Hit me with the chicken head.
We got to talk about this. Because it was smelling like unseasoned
Unseasoned
dance
chicken in
It
here?
moves.
was mayo.
It was
Clint.
unseasoned dance moves in here last week.
Okay.
'Cause you said the
My
chicken
eyes
head
is
was
closed
this.
underneath here.
I don't know.
What?
We just thought, maybe
He said the chicken head was
you need to get
shoulders.
some,
As a
you know,
90s kid, I am cackling. Okay.
but
it's
also,
a-
you need to
it's a Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Hey.
A paint
I
by.
love
But you're
it.
having a
Paint by-
stressful
paint by
day. Just put on
numbers.
some
Hell
Bob
yes.
Ross, just color a little bit.
Oh, I got me a Bob Ross adult coloring book, y'all.
Shout out. Shout out.
All right. And if you like to donate to the Happy Birthday Noah Fund, my Cash App and my PayPal is in the link tree. Okay. What else in here? Oh, and y'all got the color? Y'all
course.
not raggedy.
Yeah.
What do you think? We're gonna be like, here's a book. Have
Hold on.
fun.
And hold on. Time out. Let me see.
You got the 50.
You ain't.
And y'all got money. Y'all got
You ain't got
big
the Dollar
things.
Tree joints.
Crayola.
Not
Don't
the.
make the
the
Dollar
big
Tree joints.
okay?
What's
the big
what's
one.
what's it like? Crown Vic or something like that's the car.
Man.
But
Yeah, you got that's
Crown
the,
Vic
that's,
crayons?
No, that's the Mercedes Benz of crayons.
Y'all play entirely too much.
She ain't got the 8-pack or nothing. She got light skin and dark skin.
light skin and dark skin. She ain't got just the Caucasian
I
back.
swear. I got me an LOL ball. Okay.
Well, that one's what? It's mermaid, right?
Correct.
Yes, it is. It is.
La
Listen,
Sardine.
La Sardine. I used to. Okay. Confession. My kid, when she was younger, she loved these, and I
Right.
secretly loved them too.
Yeah. Vanessa still does
Yes,
them.
these are collectibles.
Yep.
Thank you. So cute.
You're
What else is in
welcome.
here?
Why you peeking in the bag? You supposed to
I
just
know
pull
it's-
out
Oh
blind.
my God, I'm so ghetto. There's a card in here. Excuse my blackness. My bad. I was just acting like a kid, like it was my
Hey,
birthday.
no. If you was black, you'd open it and look for cash.
And
You
then go,
wouldn't
wow,
even-
thank you.
Wow, thank you.
You don't read it. You just look for cash. When you see it's not cash, put it back.
Grandma,
in the
I love
envelope.
you. I love you,
Oh,
Grandma.
thank you so much, y'all.
Holy carp. Carp. It's your birthday. Oh, happy birthday to my spooky bestie. Hope you have the best trip around the sun. Can continue this.
I didn't want to put my normal
Aw.
tagline or our normal tagline.
Oh
Man,
my gosh.
Take that
Nah,
card back.
but-
These hoes is broke. They
Baby,
ain't
let
gonna
me
put no
tell
food
you.
stamps on our card or nothing.
No, they ain't do me wrong. They ain't do
Nah,
me
it was
wrong. It's some at the bottom of this
I said
bag,
food
baby.
stamps. It was a joke.
It's some in the bottom of these bags.
Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute.
It's some in the bottom. I'm about
Can we,
to.
can we even say
I'm
that
about to
on?
blow, I'm about to blow down one and
Hold on,
play
can
with
I-
my
can I-
LOL
can I-
toy.
am
like
I allowed to read it?
okay, how
Am I
about
allowed to
that?
read it?
It is.
I think so. I just
This
don't
ain't
think
I
no
read
in
the
the
screen?
couch, is it? It's not in the couch.
No, that is that's the pre-rolls that they just kind of toss in the bag because I spent that much money. So like I don't know. I didn't have a choice.
Hey.
They were just
Okay, so let me tell y'all. So we got
Hey,
a
I'm
little
telling
bit.
you. I'm telling you, it'll get the job done.
We got a little bit of Big Apple and Kush Mints. And
This is Big Apple.
It's the same one.
Mints.
Okay.
Period.
Same one. Pre-roll.
I'm finna
We don't-
play with all my toys.
We don't.
Okay, make sure I'm nice and toasty while I
get
do
some
it.
Taco Bell.
All right, don't play with your girl. Thank y'all. I love my Calls from Beyond family. I appreciate y'all.
We were just
love
we
you.
were like waiting. We were like, oh,
I know. I'm
like
surprised.
last week I was like, oh,
I'm surprised my pre-rolls didn't get smoked because I would have smoked them if I didn't show up. I would have smoked them, but thank you so much, y'all.
Of course, happy
You're welcome.
birthday.
Thank you.
Can I tell y'all what's real raggedy?
Hit
The
me
fact
with
that
it.
they could be harvested a year ago and just now hitting the shelf today.
But
That's
they
crazy.
fresh still. That's crazy.
Dog.
That's crazy. Like, how do they keep these fresh?
Well, because
low
we
tooth.
got to bring. I don't know if you ever. It's a pretty interesting science the way that these people grow it. I have my good high school friends.
Yeah.
3 of them work
Yeah.
at a warehouse where they grow like fucking tons.
So they're not playing Schedule 1 because they just live that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing on.
I have, listen,
Yeah.
I still have tree
Scientific
in a
level.
jar from 2.5 years ago in moisture packs.
I ain't gonna lie.
mean, they're, when
Moisture
I,
pack them hoes.
Moisture
Open it
pack
up
them
so
hoes.
yeah. Open it up so it can vent out. You know what I mean?
God.
I may or may not have got a little bit.
he went to
from
what is it, Humboldt?
Humboldt County. You
Yeah.
know, I might have brought back a couple whole things, and we've been living the best life since.
George, I remember you were telling me though, like
I
before.
would make steady trips. To
Yeah, I was saying
California.
you were telling me about like before it became legal here. Like you guys used to go to Cali.
So cheap,
No,
bro.
listen,
So much
y'all,
cheaper.
Even though it's cheap here, like here,
it's
you
not
can-
that bad here.
You can order a delivery, get a zip for like $100 now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that's
It has-
most
yeah.
of the dispensaries have that sale where you can get
Yeah.
a whole zip for $100.
How much is a zip? Like
It's
An
an
ounce.
ounce.
Oh, ounce. Okay. I only started
sorry.
smoking weed a few years
I'm
ago.
sorry, I
Right.
forgot
And
unseasoned
I'm
chicken.
bougie.
Unseasoned chicken.
I'm bougie, okay? I'm really just a pen girly, okay? I've smoked flower, but
What's
Alright.
here, Austin? Let me hit you with one. See if you know this. What's a QP?
cute.
Do you know what a Bali is?
The place?
A Bali?
Right? I was
No.
about to say, wait a minute. Now,
You know
I
what
don't
a Bali
even know
is,
what
George?
that
I actually, Mr. Fresh, you've stumped me.
You don't know what a Bali is?
No.
I don't know what a
A,
Bali is either.
a Bali is an 8-ball.
Oh, well,
I
thought we were
know.
talking
An
about
8-ball is an
tree.
8-ball.
A
Well, yeah,
Bali.
I knew that.
He's like, y'all ever done whippets next? Like,
Man.
what's fresh?
No, but thank you
What a
so much
start.
to everyone in the chat wishing me a happy birthday. My birthday was on the 5th, but I'm one of those psychopaths that celebrated all month, and I just so happened to be extra psychopathic this year and open up a storefront, so I wasn't able to celebrate.
Let me
the
show
way-
y'all something.
Yes, so I wasn't able to celebrate as much as I wanted to. So shout out to y'all. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Spongy has it right. QP for cutie pie.
Yeah. And Chrissy, my soul sister, you with this shit I already know.
Listen.
She knew what a Bali was.
George, I gotta tell you about. I think it was Christy. So last week I did some streams on South of Midnight, which is a really cool game.
It was so fun.
I gotta get back to it. The problem is like the story is really good. The setting is really, the gameplay is
Don't
just
tell us too much because I didn't
No, I'm
watch.
not gonna
I
say
didn't watch
anything
your
about-
stream
Okay.
because we bought the
I
game.
did.
Play it. It's so good.
We bought the game 5 months ago.
Oh,
right.
it's
As soon
so
as we
good.
saw it, you
When
were
it-
like,
when it's
so
still in
good.
development, we bought the game, but so we had access to it on the 4th
right
before it came out
yeah.
on like the 8th or 9th.
But we forgot low key.
Well, you guys have been busy opening a motherfucking store.
The 4th was our 13th. Damn, how long?
Yeah, because I remember
13th
texting
anniversary,
y'all.
Yes.
Too long to count.
Yeah,
I've been
All
married
y'all
to
know
her.
is y'all love each other. Sometimes you throw hands, but that's
We
it's just,
throw hands. That's
listen,
what it is. We're
listen.
human.
Hey,
But real quick, there's
Yes.
somebody in this chat that I have to shout them out.
Me too.
Shout out to you, Christy.
I was just
Yep.
I was just about to take it there.
All right, it's a couple actually. Shout out to you, Christy. Next week, we're going to put all of y'all that subscribe to the website in a drawing for like a little bundle.
Wow.
But Christy went and bought the whole goddamn store, okay?
Listen.
I'm not going to hold you.
Damn.
That was one of the biggest orders we packaged
No,
since we
listen.
opened.
When we say Christy, that's where I was gonna take it after her, but she showed up, showed out.
Yes.
Was one of our first orders for the website ever. You know what I mean? Like
That's huge.
But we appreciate every order that come through our website, whether it's just for one
Yes.
big ball and oil, whether it's for one mini conjure kit, like whatever it is, we appreciate y'all and y'all support for real. Because none of this would be possible without y'all.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like even if you only supported us and bought ebooks, we appreciate
Yeah,
you.
somebody came through and bought every single ebook, and I was
I'm
just
waiting.
like,
I'm waiting for this client payment to go through, and then I'm about to
listen,
just run
I'm
up
like,
all the
wait
ebooks.
a minute, wait a
Listen.
damn
Well, and then
minute.
I was talking to the missus about a candle, and she was like, "That's why I asked on
And
the
we're
stream
about
if
to-
delivery's available."
And that's
all of our
the-
candles are already conjured.
Yes. And,
So if you buy the
it's-
candle-
it's a lot of power energy in
Yeah.
there. And That's why, like, I don't know if I'm going to continue to handcraft them. A lot of companies don't, but
So this might be your only time to get a handcrafted by the Black Cauldron candle, and them things is flying off the shelf. Now, we do got a special candle. It's our tarot and tea edition.
Yeah. Ooh,
we got a special
candle.
tarot and tea candle to come in a tea cup.
That's pretty unique.
It's
And
very
you can
beautiful.
add on the option to have a selenite.
Yeah.
A selenite
Coaster. They've
Coaster.
been buying
Is that
those
what you
too.
brought in when you did
well,
the?
yes, and
That was
that
cool.
selenite coaster, people use it to conjure on top of, so they're like, because it's a protective barrier.
Yeah.
But I appreciate y'all that are in the chat. That
Mari
signed
put
up.
it in the chat too, by the
Yes,
way.
thank you. And
So-
people on my page, I know you probably can't see the comments. Make sure you're subscribed over on Calls from Beyond. But I love y'all down. Thank you to Kamisha. She
I was
also
just
had
about
a huge order.
Girl, are you in my get on my brain?
I mean, we've been together.
No,
We've been-
because Kamisha just commented, and I was getting ready to take it to Kamisha because I don't want
is she in
Kamisha.
here? I didn't know if she
I don't
was
want
in
Kamisha
here.
to feel like she left out. Now, Kamisha,
The
we got
USPS
some
did
issues
you
right
dirty.
now. I'm gonna have to reach out to the post office because I think they got you messed up because
You
we
paid for
sent your stuff out
expedited.
priority. It might not be there until like Friday,
Yeah, so
and I don't understand how.
And
But
I
it's
feel
supposed to be
like
2-day
that's
shipping.
hella bogus because you pay extra for shipping.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 days
But-
shipping.
And they just playing in their
But it
face on
is,
in her face,
it is
yeah.
coming. We package your order with love. You know, we bubble wrapped everything so we can make sure that you got every single thing that you ordered in a timely fashion.
Yes, and another person that I like to shout out, and it's not store related, and I don't know if he's in here, but Samaj. Samaj,
Hey.
I didn't even share it with y'all. I'm gonna send
y'all
it to
didn't hear the
George.
Tarot and Tea intro, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the intro.
No, we should
He
play.
made
We should
it.
play it live
Airdrop
on the show.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
airdrop it to that.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
should play it live on the
I see.
show.
And
Hey,
I haven't
listen.
been here in a couple of weeks, so I wasn't able
Ray,
to.
Ray said Noah got the whole family in the Black Cauldron Sweatshop fresh channeling with that playlist.
I
No,
promise you.
on me.
You
Listen.
texted me that too. You were like, I got an assembly line over
Man,
here.
yes. And the
On me,
kids,
listen,
they hate to
we
see me
was-
coming because it's always go get me a mailer.
We was getting
Ma.
busy. Listen, I had her in the office. She was in the office printing out labels. I got me and the kids. We quality control. We making sure everything is cleaned out. We making sure you ain't got no candle wax on your candles.
Yep. Because
We making sure everything is, you know what I mean? So if you see a raggedy check mark next to it, it's my hands. I'm sorry. I had to check it to make sure
Honestly, I want that
everything
one.
was in your order that was supposed to be in there.
No, for real. Like, I appreciate y'all. I am doing a raffle specifically for the people of Calls from Beyond and the Black Cauldron that were here last week. So if you have not, please make sure you go ahead and put your email in just to get updates. You'll get updates about discounts, bundles, new product. I send it to you on the email because that's how it was sent to me. But he made a whole like intro, and we're recording Tarot and Tea tonight because we wanted
let's
it
go.
to be perfect.
Listen.
So we've been trying to set up everything like the camera and all that good stuff.
We was trying to get the script together too. Like,
yeah.
there's
Like
a lot of
the
things that go into it. Like, we wanted to make
attachments,
sure that we had
the segments.
everything in order how she
got
wanted.
it.
Like, we was even thinking about. I told her she should.
While you're pulling that up, Kamisha did
I'm
send
ready.
a $4.99 super chat. Said, "Well, don't stop until next week. I have an other, and that's okay."
No,
Facts.
listen.
Facts.
Listen, it's all right because I have to conjure some. Listen, I do it based off days, weeks, months, whatever. And this moon phase, I have to conjure some heat. So you'll get notifications about new product, special discounts, different things like that.
Is it safe to say you might have like a little newsletter? Maybe
Yeah.
with
Oh,
the
I
store?
do. It's
Okay.
a, it's
Yeah,
a
we
blog.
got one on there. It's a blog on there.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
I
I'm saying
teach-
because you kind of got the emails now. Now you can just send out
Yeah.
a blast.
And
And
I
another-
teach, I teach how to use the products on Patreon. But I am starting a blog on how to use it on
Nice.
the website. So
Another person I wanted to shout out, which we can't shout out everybody, but as the names come across, I do want to bring it to everybody's attention. Miss Jessica Kurt.
oh yes, yes.
Shout out
she
to
also
Jessica.
showed
Said I'm
her
about
in.
to submit another order.
Jessica
Oh,
placed
man,
the order, and
listen.
she said she about to submit another one. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
People that are in California have already started getting their orders today. Some of them was out for delivery. I seen somebody from Houston. Theirs was out from delivery today as well.
Check your mailboxes.
You know, all of y'all that live New Jersey, New York, you know, Georgia, like more on the East Coast, we're on the West Coast, obviously. So it may take a few days for it to get to y'all. But again, we appreciate
It
y'all.
was conjure with
y'all
love
support,
too.
man.
And it was definitely. But one person that I do want to focus on, and I don't even think he's in here tonight. It's Samaj. So as you guys know, I've been curating Tarot and Tea. It's its own like show. It's very different from the content that I do on a norm, even from Calls From Beyond. And he decided, I didn't know he was a musician, but he sent me a sample of an intro. And I wanted to play it just because I know he's usually in here every single week. He's going to kill us next week.
I feel like he's like a later half of the show. Usually it's like always second half of the show. I always see him. But I'm excited to hear this now.
All right, here we go.
It's dope.
With the glasses on it, it fits.
Got that tarot and tea. Got that tarot and tea. Tarot and tea. Black cauldron on.
Oh, I wish he was in here.
Fresh, got the tarot for me. They got the tarot and tea.
Throw up the teas. Throw up the teas.
Throw up the teas.
I'm from the Bay. This means something different.
Yes, that's right. It's not.
If you're tonguing,
Welcome to the tribe. Tarot and tea. Tarot and tea.
Spongy over on Twitch throwing up teas.
Listen, I
The song is
appreciate
a bop.
him. Yes, and he just loops it for us. And it's, I was like, this gives a different vibe.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, all right. And that's why I love doing the show and just being a content creator. I come across so many like very talented people and they're willing to share it, and send me things. And
I'm finna rock with any song that got my name in it. On me. It was lyrics that was curated for me and her. Like,
you were like, all right, I'm sold.
And it's like he was in the back of our mind because the way that we want to do it, or the way that I particularly wanted to do it, was very much so kind of like a Rotten Mango style, where because somebody got to hear this tea, and I want it to be like an interactive type of thing.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing that he even included it. So shout out to Samaj. W's in the chat for him. I was so shocked. Like,
big
oh my God.
W's.
Yeah,
Big
W's.
W's. T's too, unless that gets you in trouble, and then don't do that.
That was good.
No, I'm from the Bay Area, so anybody from Sacramento and they do this, like it means something. It's not a bad thing. But.
So I don't know if you guys ever use this, but George, I know you did because we were delinquents in high school and middle school. But so I was playing South of Midnight on stream, and we had Alexandra was there, Christy was there. We had a lot of the regulars there, so I appreciate you guys. We had a lot of fun. I still got to finish it, but the game is good. The story fantastic, phenomenal. Acting great, art style great, gameplay a little repetitive. So it's like I kind of got like
the hate part. I was just like, how many times you gonna whoop a hate's ass?
Yeah, and all right, okay. Here's another. I get it though. It's a game. You have to keep them going. But the story, tremendous, great story.
Yeah.
Game overall looks
almost
fantastic.
And I came in the middle of the first. I think it was the first day. And when I seen the ancestors, I almost fainted. I said, "Oh my God, jeez, they did really good."
Somebody was asking me like, "Are you multi-streaming?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm on my Twitch. I'm on Calls From Beyond on YouTube, and then I'm also on Kick." And Christy goes, "Yo, I haven't used Kick, and they spelled it KIK." And I was like, "Yo, that's how I know you're a real one." You're talking about the app.
Yeah,
the Kick app. I was like,
I didn't even know that they took a K away.
Well, no. So there's two. So there's KIK, which was the delinquent app we were all using.
Yes.
George knows what I'm talking about. Back in the in the day. Yeah.
I was grown though by then.
But we were in like middle school, high school, and but now there's KICK, which is like a Twitch alternative.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was like, Christy, shout out to you because I know you're a real one if you're talking about that.
But yeah, so I want you guys, like I said, I'll post it again. My link tree is going to be in the comments. I am up to so much good. No good, but good. We're trying to plan something in New Orleans, or at least I am. I want the Calls From Beyond to come, but we'll have a new addition to our spooky family then. So it's a little tight. I was going to talk to you guys after the show. I'm like, waiting to see what y'all, because like I'm kind of, you guys have a way better grip on it than I do. So I'm just going to be like, Mr. Fresh, Noah, honestly, at this point, just tell me where I'm going.
Well, we got the date. We got the dates locked in for
New Orleans.
for that.
Yeah.
Well, I was
At least
talking
part
like
of it.
here at least.
Because
Like,
it's part of a bigger weekend.
Yeah,
but we can't
so-
speak on it. This
Right,
time.
Kamisha is in here. She already know what it is.
Yeah,
If
Kamisha,
you-
don't be dropping those secrets.
No, I'm gonna give y'all just a little spoiler because someone asked me if I was gonna host one of these on my own, and I don't feel like I'm an elder to some, but I'm not an elder to the point where I would ever do this in the foreseeable future. But you know, if you don't follow Uncle Brandon over on TikTok and here on YouTube, you're really missing out. He is hosting his annual ring shout, and he's asked me to be a part of it, and we are trying to kind of turn it into, not only do you get the ring shout and all the activities with the ring shout, like the cakewalk, the gala and different things like that, but we're trying to make it into an all immersive, kind of like a domestic retreat for the spooky spiritualists. Visit a couple
That's gonna be dope.
plantations, visit a couple cemeteries, do a couple ghost tours, different things like that. So
how we trying to set it up? We want them to be able to pay one price for everything, like room.
kind of like Bali.
yes,
Yeah.
but domestic and stay,
Yeah.
stay
Okay.
safe.
Like you'll still be responsible for your travel.
Right, but
You know,
you
but,
pay.
like-
I'm just gonna throw out a number, just for $1,000. You're
Right.
gonna get this, and this.
Right, something
Right.
like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Plus,
so-
plus you'll be at the same place that me and Miss Noah will be.
and Uncle Brandon,
You know.
because Uncle Brandon, he has a conjure shop as well, and I consider him my elder and elder.
Right.
You know.
And he said when we host events, he'll come speak at them as
yes.
well.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
He did like a 3-in-1.
He's a big deal. On,
Yeah, I mean,
you know, a lot of people don't know him on TikTok, but if you do know him,
You know.
Well,
him.
I got introduced because I started seeing you go live with him, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
As soon as I was like, oh,
That's
I,
the
so if
conjure
you go
man.
and watch one of his first Sunday videos,
Oh
hey,
my gosh.
he makes spirituality look so fun,
Because
bro.
it is.
I've never seen nobody conjure and have so much fun in their life.
Yes.
Like he
Yeah.
just makes it look enjoyable. Like he be got his candles lit, he be dancing, curating, and it's just
It's
that's
good
the kind of
vibes.
vibe
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
that whenever
Oh.
I do become a full-time spiritualist, I wanna
And
be
if-
on that vibe.
Yes. If Kamisha is still here, I'm not sure if she is. She probably got. You tell Uncle Brandon he better have my $50 cold hard cash because he did not call me today. He said, Conjure, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Or he called me Conjure, but my name is Conjure. I said, Unc, I know what you meant. He said, Conjure, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I said, I know what you meant, Unc. He said, if not, I owe you $50. Where my money at?
no,
Unc?
he's gonna call you right now.
Listen, I'm finna. I know he's gonna go live tonight, but yeah, we're trying to put together things for you guys. I have a mentorship that I'm trying to curate for you. Also, a self-paced tarot class for my girlies and boys that want to learn tarot. So when I say I've been in the lab, I know y'all missed my videos, but I am going to be recording a plethora of them and just mass editing as we go along. You guys will probably get every bit of 5 to 8 videos for going on from now to the end of April.
It makes me
So if you don't see me,
just know I'm inside.
I'm cooking. Let
You
her
see the
cook.
dogs outside? Just know I'm inside going hard.
yes, yeah, bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Somebody
So-
had to.
And Byron.
Yes, I promise you.
Darkness Critter said, speaking of TikTok, which one is yours?
I was just
Noah?
about to
Yep.
say. So, Darkness Critter, she's the one with 375,000 likes.
That won't message
Followers.
you. We love you,
That
but she won't message you.
She won't message you, and she won't follow you back. It's 375.5
It's not because she doesn't love you.
thousand followers.
Yes, it's not because I don't love y'all. It's because of stuff like this. But if you if you go to your search bar over on TikTok and you put the @ symbol, it's 111 Noah 1111. Not an I, because they like to trick y'all in that way.
And like I said, 375.5 thousand followers, 8.8 million likes.
I was gonna say they will be following me, but they all follow me,
Oh
and
my
they think I'm
God.
stupid.
They
'cause
followed my kid.
Yeah,
and
they come
tried
to.
to
Oh,
scam
well, I remember
her.
that one. Yeah,
Yes.
when you did the.
Oh, I was so mad. I popped up on that video chat like,
Kamisha
who are
said,
you?
I will.
Listen, shout out to my patrons that are in the chat. Mystical, I love you down, and I know you're going to be there. That's my moderator over on Patreon. Shout out to all my members. I'm going to start off on my page, LA Rams, Mystical. Who else is in the chat with a green name? Because us, a lot of y'all that subscribe to us, and we really appreciate it. We've been very low on the calls, and we just been vibing with y'all. So that just tells me that the love is real and it's there.
You know what I've been asked for more of, surprisingly, from the chat, like during my live streams and art and the Calls from Beyond live streams, is more brackets.
Really? They
They-
like the
they
March
like the
Madness.
brackets.
Yeah. Okay, we could definitely arrange
So
something.
I think we let Mr. Fresh come in with the next one though. I think Mr.
I got an idea.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Hold on, let me finish shouting out my friends. 'cause
Yeah,
it's my
shout out your friend because he's smirking like a
Christy, shout out to you, Katrina, Jessica. Who else is a member? I'm trying to find it. It was somebody else that's in the chat right now. I got Jessica. Maybe I'm tripping. Shout out to Mari, first of all.
Shout
and
out to
Lauren.
Mari.
Shout out to
Lauren
Mari.
is
Mari,
actually-
Lauren.
Yes, Mari and Lauren always get us together. Lauren actually is on a very spooky work trip right now. She's in the mountains of the Philippines at a place where it is highly haunted. It's very haunted, and it's because they hang their dead on the rocks.
Lauren, what are you doing asking us what to do for
It
work? Just go
literally-
film out there. I'll pay
yes,
you more.
It's literally stacks and stacks of coffins, and this is how they venerate their ancestors, but their ancestors don't leave the mountain. So it's very, very haunted, and she's gonna like come back and report all that she's
Hey,
seen.
listen.
It's a work trip.
Yeah. We need this.
Now get it double paid.
Yeah, Lauren, send us some content so we can, give you a
Oh,
bonus.
it's already in the pipeline. She has been so like my saving grace during this whole process with the store. But she was like, "Hey, I have to go to this mountain. I wonder if you could look it up." She told me what the name of it is, but when I tell you, I've only seen this in this other documentary. Remember, we watched that documentary with the skeleton sitting up. I've never seen it. It's a mountain with coffins running all up and down it, and she is forced. She's forced. She's paid, but she's forced.
Ray
to
said
go.
he in your
Mount
Patreon too.
San Cristobal,
I believe so.
the Devil's Mountain.
Shout
Lauren,
out to you,
what are you
Ray.
doing? Lauren, run away.
Hold on. Let me go to my damn chat.
Hold on, Lauren, you in the Devil's Mountain?
And you just
Ray said
She's
he
not
in your
in here.
Patreon too.
Yes. Hey, go over to Patreon. Shout out to my patrons. Y'all let me down so well. And y'all are so loyal. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to Patreon. I told y'all I post a spell a day. Keeps the haints away. Okay? So I post a lot of spiritual content over there and on TikTok.
It's funny the cliche because back in the day, everybody used to think Patreon was for they used to think
It's spicy
that
content.
It was
It's
for
not.
spicy content.
No, and then OF.
You could go there and find out how to.
Oh wait, so they hang the
coffins.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
With a
I'm
body in
trying
it,
to
though?
see what it's called.
Like
Yes.
it's hung from a tree.
No, from the side of a mountain. You have to see it to understand what the hell I'm even
pull
talking
it up
about.
on the what happened?
But the name is the Sagada, specifically the
Yes.
Echo Valley
Yeah.
in the mountain.
So what would happen if you
province.
drop your ancestor's casket?
They don't.
But what if you ain't tie it good enough?
Then you gonna drop somebody else's ancestor down too. The way it's set up, the way it looks, you fuck up one casket, all of them. See, look, he's about to pull it up. There's no way. There's no way. Why?
Bruh.
Why? What was the use of this?
Bruh.
Building this portal.
Hold on, first off, them
Mm-hmm.
is baby caskets, bro.
Some of them,
Bro, I mean,
babies, they
they had to
passed
be
through,
folded.
unfortunately.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I have seen this
Hold on,
before.
but why are there caskets tied to caskets?
Because some people want to be buried with their loved one, or not really buried.
It's like when people, buy their plots 20 years before they die.
Yes, but it's said to be severely haunted. It is.
I
a
wonder
whole
why.
story. I wonder why. Okay, so shout out to Lauren. She's out there doing the good Lord's work, the spooky work.
Of fighting off.
being
That's how the
forced.
good Lord's work. That's
Yeah.
scary.
And it's already weird stuff like happening there because she's a cat lover like me. Her mom's a breeder in the Philippines, and she got bit by a cat. She had to go get a tetanus shot already.
Yeah, that was always my fear when I worked at the vet was like dog bite. Okay, you wash the wound with soap and water and then some, peroxide, whatnot. But then a cat bites you. It's like, goodbye. You're
Yeah.
going to the doctor.
Yeah. And even whenever, since he would nip at me, like I would have to wash it real, real good. And luckily, I don't have tuberculosis right now. Or what's that? Rabies. Because they're cats and dogs out there in the Philippines. They're just straight.
We got somebody in the chat right now. They got family that's from the mountains.
Yeah, Spongy.
Shut up.
So Spongy's, shout out to Spongy. Spongy did the Spirits of Spirits with us.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Okay.
how she found the channel.
Okay.
Was she did the it was the one that the one with the guy kind of arguing with
back and
she was
forth,
at
yes.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
so-
very much so a portal. Hey, email us. I'm going to do.
She's in the Discord too. You can
Oh,
always
how
message us.
beautiful. It's so, I'm sorry. This is so
That
beautiful.
is no, it looks dope.
I'm not gonna lie, because death to me, I used to be so scared of death, and now death is just a part of the human process. Spirit always lives on.
Spongy
Oh
had the
yeah, I
one-
forgot.
Spongy
She
wasn't
sent us
there
a
the night
photo.
we was there, right?
She had a bite bruise on her thigh that she can't explain from that trip
See?
That's
from the
crazy.
Pioneer.
Oh, from the Pioneer.
Yeah, after she left.
That's not, we weren't there, right? That wasn't during ours.
this was no. You guys were in October. This was a month ago. It's
Okay.
February.
Well, with that being said, spirits with spirits is still kind of a thing, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So if you want a guided tour, hey, if enough people say
if you
they're
enough of you
interested,
ask for Noah, Noah's coming.
yeah,
Right.
it's only
we
like
should,
a 45-minute
we
drive
should just
for us.
pre-sale some.
I think we should do that. You know what? Actually, we'll talk about this off.
Oh,
offline.
and it's
Oh,
definitely
maybe-
a thing. Like I've talked to Steven about doing. Like, let's do some bigger ones where we bring like Noah or
Put
we
a
bring.
put a poll in and see how many people are close or driving distance to Las Vegas.
We got a lot of East Coasters, but maybe we could just make like.
I mean,
a
there might be
weekend
some
out
people
of
from the
it.
East Coast that might catch a flight, but I want to see like if we
If you're in
hosted
LA.
if we hosted something at a haunted,
Yeah, if we hosted
location.
like a whole thing.
would you come?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. I just pushed yes. That was me. Sorry.
Well, you are within driving distance to Las
I
Vegas.
wasn't supposed to answer it though.
But are you not within
Impulse
driving
thoughts.
distance?
That was an impulse. That was an intrusive thought.
You just saw. Oh yeah.
Yep.
You want me to answer too?
Of course, Mr. Fresh. Are you within driving distance of Las Vegas? And watch him put no.
My brother has
Our
an ex.
demographic
Give him a
is
lie
crazy.
detector.
No, they're not, and a lot of them are on the East Coast.
Yeah, and that's why we do the stream
But see,
earlier in the day.
It's nothing to hop on a flight. You can go. First of all, y'all should be buying y'all tickets at the ticket counter instead of online. A
Big
spirit
facts.
flight to see a spirit would be less
No,
than.
you
You might see it on the
$100.
way.
No,
Swear,
hey,
we
listen,
bought our tickets at the counter.
listen,
we paid
so
$92 for
we flew
two
Spirit
tickets.
this summer, right?
I was scared.
Like she said, $92 round trip from Las Vegas to Miami, Florida, for 2 tickets.
Did
Yeah.
you get on the very next flight, or did you have to get a
No,
flight
it was-
like
no.
standby type?
And
No,
then
it
I
wasn't
thought
no
I was getting on some
standby.
So
raggedy
Ned's about to
shit.
carpool.
We had tickets, bro.
Listen, I thought I was finna get on some
Bro.
raggy shit with spirits.
No, it's-
because
it's up to code.
No,
No,
my
but
plane both ways was
$92
nice.
round trip. I'm not talking about per ticket. I'm talking about all inclusive.
See, I saw a TikTok where they were like, I fly Spirit because I know what I'm getting. I know I'm paying
But
$90.
no, it was nicer than Southwest.
Well, yeah, I've heard Southwest is kind of.
Southwest
Bro,
is
no,
like-
Southwest
All right,
is.
let me be
They
transparent,
got the
though.
oldest fucking planes,
Yes,
bro. I'm telling
it
you,
was
they're
nice.
so
Updated with a
old.
floppy disk.
But
They're so
listen, but for my folks that got a little bit more cushion, as i.e. me, if you ain't got a significant other, I wouldn't recommend flying Spirit unless you get the big seats in the front.
Not an extra cushion. The way you lean it back, boy.
No, hey, I did notice
Sit
when
up.
I lean back, look at my stomach. I look 6
Mr.
months
Fresh, I'm
pregnant.
the same way. George, go to me.
I promise. This
I
is
just
bad.
don't feel comfortable sitting up all day. Like
I don't have to
I
buy
just
drums
looked
anymore.
up and all I said, oh,
Gut
oh Lord,
up in here. That's
Lord,
me.
who is that?
I'm pregnant.
Okay. Can I kind of tease it then? Kind of what
sound
we're
like
planning
Tracy
then?
Morgan.
Yeah.
And for this poll,
We can try.
we're making sure the numbers line up. Okay, making sure it works out. But we're thinking of doing potentially a live Black Cauldron event and a live Calls from Beyond show like you're watching right now.
Where y'all come up to the microphone.
Yeah, you come up and tell us
and
to
tell
our
us.
face.
We're trying to get it together for y'all.
But we're gonna be in a haunted
But
place.
we're trying to do it like at the Pioneer, which we have the permission to do. We're just working out the back end. We're working out the numbers. But would you guys be interested in that?
right.
Hold on,
And
let
we
me
were
ask.
planning
Right.
out
Because
so
it'll be a
that-
whole weekend thing. So if you aren't driving distance, if you flew in, you would have to rent a car because this would be a 2-day event. You would have to come in one day, which the Pioneer is probably a cool 35 minutes out of Vegas.
Yeah, I'd
About,
say.
about 35 minutes. It's not far, but it's not close.
It's a drive.
Yeah.
Listen, we can work out the kinks because it's nothing to rent a party bus and bus.
That
you
is
guys.
true.
Oh shit.
And bus you guys. We just got to work on the back end portions of it, but we want to know if you guys are interested, and if you would come. We don't want to have nothing that's 3 people.
Yeah,
Us.
like we got to make sure. I mean,
Even
well,
the net
we
be
already
like,
did
I'm
that.
busy, I gotta go to work, and then our
George
engineers gonna be
said,
like, get somebody else to do it. No, but in all seriousness, I feel like it would be dope.
Pulls
There's a
up.
lot of things that we are trying to plan for everybody, but we just gotta make it make sense.
This
That's
is why
all.
we be putting Ray in timeout.
What did Ray say?
I can't see it because you just put it in the.
Is Spirit really like Soul Plane? That's what I thought it was,
Soul
right?
Plane.
Oh my!
I can
God.
honestly say,
Nah, Soul Plane looked a lot funner than Spirit.
We've got 60 of you, so I expect 60 votes. Even if you can't go, but you would go, let me know.
I can honestly say, Spirit was, and I know I've flown JetBlue, I've flown American recently, I've flown Air
Delta?
Philippines. We've flown
We've
pretty
flown
much
a lot. We've flown Philippine Air.
Spirit was the cleanest and nicest plane that I have been on in a minute. Not gonna hold you. Even the international flight,
I agree.
I can't even hold you. And I was like, what the hell was they talking about? It's
Nah,
breaking
Ray-
down. No, y'all
Ray
be getting
said they
them.
give out pickles in a Ziploc bag.
No, they
and,
don't.
And red cup of Kool-Aid on Spirit, cash only.
No,
No card.
So?
Expect to swallow your spit, but you're good. Just
I'm
buy
just
your
saying,
water
listen.
beforehand. You're fine.
Buy your food at the airport.
Yep.
Take
Take it on. That's it. It was nice. It wasn't hot. I'm usually hot as hell on them planes. The AC worked really good, and I thought I got lucky going. But then I got a nice plane coming back to. I was like, oh wow,
And people always
Girl,
budget.
this is
this is nice. It didn't smell like roaches
people
or
always
rage.
budget for the bags, right?
Salty,
You
that's
also,
okay.
if you're taking a 3-hour Spirit flight, you got to budget for drinks too. Because if I'm on a Spirit, my back might hurt. I'm gonna need a couple shots to get through that thing.
No,
You know what I mean? But
have
that's just me.
terrible
But it'll
the
probably
voyage.
still be cheaper than a Frontier ticket.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or you
well,
can
I've
be.
never. That's one I've never flown. I heard it's worse than
I
Spirit.
flew Frontier.
They said it was worse than Spirit, but I don't know because they said Spirit was the worst, and I had a time.
I flew Frontier to Pittsburgh.
So Jenny just said, who is also a member of Calls from Beyond, appreciate you, said apparently Spirit is the only airline that hasn't crashed.
Hello.
I'm assuming that's like because they've only
That's
been
because
around
they got
so
all the
long.
black pilots, huh?
No, that's because they've been protected by spirits.
that too.
They're protected
They-
by the spirits.
Listen,
Listen,
y'all
Spirit
y'all
said-
think that spirits is a bad thing. No, it's called spirit because they saving your ass.
Yep, they be at the bottom with the rest of the
You
spirits.
got
Man.
angels in the luggage.
You think you have an open seat? It's not
they
really
helping
open,
that bitch fly.
right, Miss Fresh?
Shout
That
out
seat
to
ain't
Legba.
really open.
Hey, Legba.
Man, you know,
But I can honestly say like it was nice. I had a time. I like they little meat and cheese tray. Yeah, it was $11, but I bought it.
no.
God, was it 7-Eleven?
She made
Yeah.
me mad because she the type she'll eat.
I have a little spread.
Look, she'll get the meat and cheese, and then get some other shit on the side,
Mm-hmm.
and then she'll eat like all the nuts out 1st, and then eat the cranberry 2nd. And I be like, "Come on, bro, why you gotta eat
Mind
the
your-
cranberry separate?"
First of all, if you don't have bougie bitch energy, then you need to just mind your business.
No, but
Have the pretzels that is in the bag that's
oh,
impossible
I
to
know.
open.
I'm like, bro.
who's taking a $22 flight and buying a cheese and cracker platter?
Me, because I didn't have to spend $80 now on
No,
the
but
flight.
she spent $11 on the platter,
I need you to mind your
and the
business.
flight
sir.
was $22.
And I bought a cup of
Mr.
noodles.
Fresh, I've spent way more happily on Taco Bell.
Hello, my food at Taco Bell is $20-something. My
Yeah.
meal that I get.
The only
Matter
difference
of fact,
is
I'm
the
going
only
to Taco
difference
Bell
is
after
her
this.
cheese and crackers did not have her shitting. Can you say the same?
No, the Taco Bell don't run through me. My bowels are strong.
Yeah, my bowels is strong too.
It don't run through me.
Hot
That's why whenever
Cheetos, though.
You a liar. You a
Hot
liar.
Cheetos?
You already told us that Taco Bell be sending you to the bathroom.
When?
No,
You said you
No,
be-
everything
Why
be
are
sending
we
me.
talking about bowels?
I got
First
IBS.
of all-
Everything be sending me to the bathroom.
I can't.
I ain't got no type.
I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't got no type. What is wrong with you, sir? No, but I listen. It's a lot of things that make me go, but that is not one of them. So, taco smells. I'm coming for you.
Nah,
I can
listen.
use a Mexican pizza.
Oh,
vegetarian
all in all,
style.
though, Spirit was cool.
Yeah.
Listen, flights are flights. You get what you get.
Did you get
I'm-
there alive?
I'm trying to get to a place. I don't care what the flight is like while I'm getting there. As long as I don't die.
Well,
Now-
I mean, also like I would like to get there and like be somewhat comfortable.
Well,
Having
every
a
time
bad
I get
back
on
and everything.
like
It
I don't
depends.
know
How big are
what
you?
type of
Big.
no, because
Miss
I'm
Fresh,
not,
we just did a
Okay.
gut cam for me.
No,
No, that's what I'm
Be
saying, like-
very transparent. I mean, I got my fupa going on for these 4 kids, or 3.5.
I don't have an excuse. I just got fupa.
No, so when I get on a plane, I don't know if it's epigenetics. I don't know what ancestor hates the plane, but my back hurts so bad. I could sit up in this chair for hours. I could sit in any type of chair for hours straight up. I get on a plane, my back hurts immediately, and it's in the same spot. So now I'm gonna just ask my doctor, like, you got something to put me to sleep? Because I got shit to do.
I
Like,
think George gave you something for that.
yeah, that too.
One of your ancestors must have died jumping off a building.
No. Or in a
something.
plane.
Fresh.
Or
Whoa.
scared. I mean, that's what epigenetics is.
No, I
It's
know,
the-
but
it's
Mr.
the
Fresh
pain.
immediately.
No,
What
but
do
when
your
you,
ancestors
when
should
you
have
think
done?
about it, what would make
It would be a cliff.
she don't have
maybe.
no back pains?
Never.
But then all of a sudden,
She will go in the office, like literally our office in her crib, and
Yep.
sit in there for 13 hours straight, and
No
not
issue.
complain one time.
get on the plane immediately.
Get on the plane. Her back hurt before she even sit in the seat.
I be looking at the plane
Man, we
like,
just got
"Ooh."
off the runway. What do you mean your
Yes.
back hurts?
Yeah, it's very painful
We
to
ain't
the
even
point
took
where
off yet.
Your phone's still on. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
You're not even in airplane mode yet.
nope. And I don't know what it is. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do a reading on that because I experience excruciating back pain every time I get on a plane, but I don't have I don't got them issues. So, but I got places to go, people to see. So we are working on a lot for y'all. Very much so the energy of making sure that we bring in 2025.
Yep.
Very
So we have 32 votes on that. I asked, would you want to come to a live Calls from Beyond show at the Pioneer just outside Vegas? 32 votes, 88% said yes.
Yeah, and you can either stay in that area because outside of Vegas we have
Prim-
Whiskey Pete.
Well,
Pete's.
I think
Whiskey
that's
Pete's
closed.
closed,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ghost Adventures
Since
just went there.
when?
Recently, within the
yeah, it
last
was
few months.
recent.
Let's be real. Who was staying there? Not
I
enough people
know,
to keep
but
that place open.
Still, it's
Well, I
it's
knew it was kind of bogus.
nostalgia
I ain't
for
seen
me.
that roller coaster the last like 6
Well,
times
that's
I went.
Prim. That
That's
place
Prim.
is open.
Oh, I ain't
Yeah.
seen that roller coaster.
So
though.
you can stay
No,
like 10
it's-
minutes away from where we're gonna be at. It's
Yeah.
still Vegas. It's an outlet out there. There's plenty of food spots.
Let's be honest.
There's one store in the outlet.
Who is
Since fucking
It's
when?
like the last few years. I think COVID.
Yeah,
I
Oh
think
my
it's COVID.
God.
that outlet has been bogus for a long time.
You know what?
She's like, I remember back in the 90s, I used to come here and it was
listen,
popping
But
we
let's be
spent
honest,
about time.
who's paying money to fly to Vegas
to stay in Prim.
to stay in Prim?
No.
Fallout Fest.
Yes.
They will stay. They'll camp outside for Fallout Fest,
None of
which,
these-
by the
none
way,
of-
is coming
none
up
of
again.
these- Look, some
Uncle
of my
Brandon
folks in
live.
this chat
Hold on,
is
hold on.
good and
Pause.
ratchet.
Pause. Kamisha, go to Uncle Brandon's live and tell him he owe me $50. Tell him I'm live on YouTube right now. Go tell him Noah says she want her $50 cold hard cash because I ain't hear from him today, and I know he gonna listen. We raggedy, but we're booked and busy, and that's the way that you want to be. And me and him, we play TikTok
Phone tag.
message tag, phone tag.
Sometimes you and I play tag,
Yeah, all the
phone
time.
tag.
I'll be like, you're it, just because we're just busy, and that's the way you want to live your life.
Sometimes we raggedy. We just send you the voicemail just because. Like,
No, I don't. You don't call me, and I just.
I'm not
send
talking
you the-
about Austin. I'm
Send
just
it.
saying in general. Like sometimes I look at my phone and be like,
That's him.
Eh.
He's antisocial.
Fresh.
He's a recluse.
It's okay. I appreciate your honesty here because I love doing it. Like, there's no better feeling than saying "fuck."
Usually,
that.
if I send
And
somebody a
it's-
voicemail, I'm doing something,
it's-
or I'm like already overwhelmed.
Yeah,
by
no,
thoughts.
yeah.
I feel like-
every time she sends me the voicemail, it's immediately followed to I'll call you back.
no,
Yeah.
I feel like, listen, we live in a society where people feel like they have access to you 24/7.
True.
Fuck that. You don't own me. You don't pay my phone bill. You don't have access to me 24/7. I
The
will
people who
answer
do
the
text
phone
me at
when I
that late
fucking feel
do
like
pay my
it.
phone bill though.
Right.
Yeah.
They do. They do.
Well,
pay
I
my
don't
phone
text.
bill.
I
I
mean,
try
people
not to
do
text
pay
you
your
late.
phone
and
bill.
then
No,
I'm
but
with
like-
you. I'm like, I'll
with
pay.
you.
But I'm just saying, I'll hit you when I hit you. When I feel like talking, I'll call you back.
Which
It's
is
nothing about
not never.
antisocial.
He don't even. He's antisocial. He's a recluse.
Listen.
He don't like.
Mr.
I'm not a
to be fair,
recluse, bro. I
Mr.
like to
Fresh will
party.
be like, Austin, you didn't tell us this in the group chat, and then we're all like, no, it's in there.
It's in there. It's in there.
All right, so in my defense,
Here come the raggedy.
I keep my phone on vibrate all day.
It
I do
irritates
too.
me.
Because I hate repetitive noises.
I do
Like
too.
if you're in a text message conversation, you keep hearing ding, boop, boop, whoop, whoop. That shit irritates nothing irritates me more.
Oh, I love what she just said. Spongy.
Yeah, spongy.
Electronic tethering.
Yeah.
That's the word for it. I've been.
Well, if you think about it, it's
34 years.
a tether. I have watched so many videos on YouTube about like getting an old like slide out text phone again. And George and I have talked about it. Like George wants to be able to one day be able to afford to RPG his phone.
Oh,
just blow it up.
Oh my God. Yeah. I want to get really creative with it. As soon as I have the ability to stop being a social media manager, I want to RPG my phone.
I don't blame you.
I want to literally.
Why RPG though, bro?
Just
Because-
over
just
the top.
because.
Why not
Over
just
the
go to
top.
the Indian Res, get like a little M80 or something?
Because that's an M80. He could do that now.
No,
Mr.
but
Fresh.
that's what I'm saying. Like we could get a quarter stick of dynamite and attach it to the
That's
back
how
of the
y'all
phone.
know
Boom.
he is
dude.
antisocial. And
What
he,
if I shot
I
it from
like
a helicopter?
that would be dope.
No,
I'll
I
pay
would-
for it.
I need my
I will
phone.
pay for
I
the
don't need my phone to
helicopter.
call people. I need my phone so I can watch YouTubes.
Right, but
I'm a super big I
True.
like watching podcasts. Like that's
Yeah.
that's what I'll legit set up my iPad next to my monitor. I'm playing my either my Xbox Series X or my PS5, and I'll literally have my headphones in and I'll be watching a podcast at the same time I'm playing the video game with the volume off,
yeah.
and that's my vibe most of the time.
But that's
The
great.
height
That's
of luxury
Yeah.
is what you're referencing, Mr. Fresh. That's the best.
That was not
yeah.
luxury, sir.
But so but right
Bro,
now I have had legitimate I've gone down the rabbit hole. Oh, you could buy there's the light phone, and it's like $200, and it just takes photos, has a calendar, text, call. That's it. There's no apps. But at where I'm at with my business, I can't
Yeah,
do that. I
and
have to run a business and post. To
it's the
social media
unfortunate thing because we got Shopify and shit like that,
Yep,
so you might have to
I just
print a
got
label out.
Eventbrite. I have to manage that now.
Yeah, so it's like I get it. We have to have phones, but there's so much of the inconvenience. I have 12,000 emails, and I just be looking at them like, they make my skin itch. I pay for more storage just so I don't have to read the email.
Jesus Christ. On a bicycle rolling through Nazareth. What kind of shit is that? We have a call,
This is
I
a
think.
good way to segue into our first caller of the evening.
Please save us.
Last four
Please
digits,
save us.
1313. Star 6 to unmute yourself.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Caller, you'll click. There we go. Caller, you're in the room.
Talking. Okay. How are you all doing tonight?
Good, how are
Doing
you?
good.
Accepting me, and I'm doing well. So I'm just a little background. I love your videos. They're just interesting, and I've always been even since I became a Christian. I've just been really interested in whether it's the Illuminati, witchcraft, what the Christians back then called witchcraft, and so forth. I do have a question in specific to your backdrop in most of your videos. It has the J and the B on the pillars. So Joachim and Boaz. What does that in specific what would that represent for you? And I've seen that in other places. I know that's within a tarot deck. And I know that there's also two pillars that represent that inside of a Freemason line.
Okay.
Could you explain the significance of that and I guess why you use it?
So are you talking about
Thank you for
the
taking my
old?
question.
Yeah, absolutely. You talking about the old backdrop with the lady sitting in the chair?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's the High Priestess card in tarot. And the High Priestess, it's a whole story about the Fool's journey, and this is the Fool in the tarot deck, and how he stops and talks with all of these archetypes within tarot. And it's a life journey, and it's one that we all experience, except they make it into a spiritual kind of thing, like a path. And he crosses the High Priestess, and she teaches him about using discernment and the secrecy behind knowing how to use your intuition. Okay, so it talks about having discernment, intuition. It's divine energy. It's very feminine energy. There she go. There's a pretty. So it's legitimately in tarot. Blue signifies mystery. It's intuition. It's truth. White is purity. Black is the mystere of it all. Yellow is very much so the joyous type of energy. And red is fiery energy, which also talks about it could be spirituality, sexuality, different things like that. And so whenever you add up my birthday, the actual numerology behind my birthday, it comes out to be the High Priestess card. So that's why it was in my backgrounds for a lot of the time. It has nothing to do, at least for me, with Freemasonry or anything like that. It was my card. It is my card by my birthday. And what she signifies the mystere and intuition. And I mean, hell, I'm a tarot card reader. So it's a little bit different whenever, you have it in the background. And if you guys haven't ever looked up the Fool's Journey in Tarot, I'd highly recommend it because it's very spiritual on any level, because the things that he experiences is the things that they talk about in the Bible whenever you're going through our life. Like there will be trials, tribulations, and hardships. So, but yeah, thank you for that question. Nobody actually ever asked me what it was.
Yes, ma'am. No, it's just really interesting, and my favorite episode I think was the episode about I'm white as well, so I feel weird saying that white girl, the white girl episode where she was messing around with Haitian voodoo.
Yeah, what's her name? Caitlin Reston.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I just think it's really interesting how there's so much in common, even though there's the Christian guy standing on the corner with the sign saying, but we all have so much. We have a lot more alike than we do different.
Yeah, because and I'm gonna have George put the picture back up real quick. But if you look at the High Priestess card very closely, she is a religious archetype as well. She has links within the Kabbalah, and she's holding the Torah. And she has a cross on her. So the High Priestess card, and I love that you're so open-minded even to call in, because a lot of people, they let that scare them away because they fear the unknown, and they're told that it is just, blasphemy that they are interested in both or even practice both. But I still read out of my Bible, in Hoodie we do. We heavily rely on the Bible. That is our workbook. That is what we take our principles for, but we also acknowledge the magic that is in the Bible, in the scripture, in the word. So, but yeah, thank you so much for asking.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, thank you all so much, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad I'm y'all's first caller. I guess I just tuned in, was smoking, and I was like, shit, I'm going to call this number real quick.
Man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling. We hope to speak to you in the future.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. That was a good one. I always, I like when we learn something.
Yeah.
Because like spiritually, I am an infant of like the tiniest degree
you're
compared
just
to you.
An egg. You're
Yeah.
still in the fallopian
I'm
tube.
still in the fallopian
That's
tube.
okay.
My dad hasn't even met my mom
Yeah,
yet.
that's all right, because these are the type of conversations that I like to have,
Mm-hmm.
and that I hope to have within Tarot and T. I hope that I can do this from home and have people call in and ask me questions. I have a whole segment on the show called Ask Noah. And if you have a question, it is in my community forums like maybe 2 weeks ago. And we've been taking your questions and putting them in like a spreadsheet.
Do you maybe also have an email that they could ask that question to?
Absolutely. It's my screen name, The Black Cauldron, without an A in the cauldron, @gmail.com. You can also now reach me at support@manifesty.com. So there's a few different ways you can get in contact with me. We have the voicemail that you can call. I won't answer, but
Mari's been posting it.
yes, please. But it's different little things like that, because the High Priestess, and someone even said it was the devil behind me one time on one of my videos. And I'm like, if you only knew, it is divine femininity in a card, and it's
I bet you was a woman
everything.
who commented that too.
Yeah, it was.
The devil. You're like,
Barbara, you can still go to hell.
Barbara,
You can still
call
go to hell.
your children, because I know you haven't talked to them.
Yeah, so, and I know they're not talking to you because of just the way you are. So, but
She's not a Christian.
yeah, yes, that's exactly what it was.
Actually, that lady has like a huge glow up.
Yeah.
I think her daughter passed away, and I think she was in the LGBT community, and they like rallied around her. And now she's like a warrior.
Yeah, and it's literally, I don't want no chicken, baby. He's over here showing me chicken. I don't really eat chicken like that.
Did you
Like,
see the first thing?
Boyo?
Just like
A pollo.
While we identify that, next caller, 317.
We identify that.
3174
I'm sorry, you
star
tapped
6
me. I got
to unmute yourself.
ADHD.
Is Tarot and T going to be on YouTube?
Yes. Yep. Is someone here?
3174 star 6 to
Hello.
unmute yourself. Loading music. Loading music. 3174, last 4 digits of your phone number. Click star 6 to unmute yourself. What type of chicken was it? By the way, did you know
It was a pizza. I'm
it-
tired of pizza.
it was pepperoni pizza and hot wings from Naked City.
Oh, Mr. Fred. It sounds so good.
When you make the best hot wings
And
on
then-
the West
and hold
from
up.
scratch.
But
I mean,
Naked
from
City is
scratch.
literally they built a new one.
I couldn't see where I
There's
thought
a
it
new
was
one right
Pizza
on
Hut, and
Decatur.
I wasn't dealing with the shenanigans.
I don't do Pizza Hut.
Okay, we can do that then.
Do pizza.
Oh,
Even though my
George,
wings
I think
taste
it
better
froze.
than theirs.
George,
Sorry,
it looks like it froze.
and it's not allegedly.
Can y'all still hear us?
Says excellent connection.
Mine's still rolling.
Yeah.
Oh no, it said I think.
Yeah, I'm live, and it's. Can y'all hear us though? Oh, they said they can hear us, but they can't see us. I hear something. I don't see us something.
All right, give me 1 sec to reconnect this.
Uh-oh.
What's up, people?
Well, guys, that was a perfect segue for us to end the show.
No, Mr. Fresh.
Listen,
Oh well, over there we can see, but on YouTube,
we're definitely froze. Thank God I wasn't making the ugliest face in the world. I.e., I
no,
was.
you had the baby.
I had the booty hole lips on and everything. Ugh.
So if we froze, then I mean, that could.
Fresh grabbing that mic. Right.
Yeah, no, we
Traffic,
froze
traffic.
again.
Looking for my chapstick. Feeling kind of car sick.
right.
There's a Ford Maverick.
There's a Ford Maverick.
Not
What
on
movie
me.
is
I
that
was
from?
adjusting my mic at the moment that we froze.
Okay, well,
Hey, I see you now, George.
Yeah, no, I'm doing my thing. Let's see
there we
here.
go.
No, he changed the view, but we still frozen.
I can pick my nose now.
But I can see the comments
Yeah.
on his screen now. That's crazy. How'd the comments get on the screen?
It's a plugin. It's through our
Okay.
streaming software. You just hook it up. Which, by the way, I remember your text that you
Yes.
sent me. So,
Well, I'm about to move. I'm doing
Again?
a lot of. Yeah, I've
Okay.
been there a year and a half.
very
Now,
true, very true.
didn't that go by fast? I
Did go by
couldn't believe-
fast.
I was just like, wait.
And
a
it says you
minute.
look good in your pink, George.
Mad love, man.
Okay, well, when you move, let me know, and then I'll
Yeah,
come over
and
and I'll show you.
I'm totally calling the CFB Geek Squad. I need you and George.
CFB Geek Squad.
Help me, please.
No, because we need a whole legit setup this time.
Which the setup
I
is
needed-
cool,
I
but
needed to
don't know how
start.
work nothing.
I needed to start with this Sony we invested in.
Oh yeah, so
They-
the one.
They're still in the box.
I'm too old to be learning new
So
shit,
it works
y'all.
great as a webcam because the stream that I did, that was that camera.
Oh,
That's
okay.
your camera right there. So it works great for that.
I feel like Noah City Girl cat. How'd you know? You know what? I think we probably should just go ahead and wrap this up because what is going on?
George over there, it's just beep boop beep
It's
beep.
crazy
beep,
because
boop, beep, boop.
George isn't frozen. It's
No,
only
because
us.
that's a different camera, so it's the board. It's the board
Yeah,
talking.
it's
to the-
only us that's frozen.
I'm definitely a city girl. How did y'all know?
You've
I be
told us.
trying. Yeah, it's
I don't know how to city girl. Literally early. Hey, in the bay, you can't be throwing up tees.
No, it's nothing bad. You throw it up. Well, whenever I was in high school, I used to throw it up to like it's like a this thing. Okay, that's barrier culture. Only the real Bay Areans, and I'm not even a Bay Area.
There's
I'm
a
from Sacramento.
funny story. Big Body Cisco, you might have seen him.
I miss you guys already.
So he was on Dog the Bounty Hunter, like one of the first episodes,
I used to love dog.
and he sued him because like Dog like falsely like arrested him, and everything. They were looking for I think like his
Jesus.
cousin, and they kept going after him.
Yeah. Listen.
So, but
dog
Dog and Beth were like trying to get. They're like, brother, they love you in some way. He's like, that's racist.
Oh,
I'm from the Bay Area. He's like, that's bad racist. He's like,
Well, they were racist. They ended up being trash.
well,
but
I heard
miss
in
them.
Hawaii they really liked Beth, but Dog they were like,
Yeah, they don't like him. He's like, you ice head? What? What do you mean?
I forgot
swear.
about that. That's so
Listen,
fucked
I
up.
used to really
Did
watch
you
that
see-
shit.
So Beth passed away a couple years ago. And
What?
Oh yeah, it was like a huge thing. Yeah,
Jesus.
and then Dog was on. I think George showed it to me. He was on a TV show, like a talk show, with some other woman that like was helping him through this time, and he like proposed to her on the show, and she like said no.
Shut up. Who knew that Beth died? Dog proposed to somebody and they said no.
She was like,
I got something on my schedule
think
for my future.
And he was like, okay. He was like crying, like tearing
Are we
up.
still live?
Yeah, we're still live. They can hear us. That's why I'm keeping the conversation going.
Oh.
Beth, Dog the Bounty Hunter. She died in 2019.
Oh, it would definitely be Xena. It would definitely be Xena.
Oh, she had throat cancer. That's what happened.
George is so ghetto.
Bro,
Hey, we live.
this is what we got.
Live
this is what we
from
got
New York.
Right now.
All right, we
It's
can at least
Saturday
take one or two
night.
more callers then if we're, you know.
We got any more calls?
We do.
We have the one. We were waiting for them to join.
Yeah, let's do this one call and we'll wrap it.
3174 *6 to unmute yourself.
The ghetto.
Also, in the chat, let me know if you guys want me to continue streaming South of Midnight.
I love that.
Hey,
What
Hey
is
there,
up?
is this
Hello.
Legba?
Yeah.
hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Good. How you
definitely
doing? Oh wait, mute your TV, Legba. Mute your TV and just listen through your phone. Because I know that's
Can
what
y'all
you're
hear me?
doing. Yep,
Yeah,
can
we
you
can
hear
hear you.
me?
Yeah, hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
I kept hitting the *6, but it kept saying you are muted.
No, you're good. How you been?
Good.
George.
Oh no, it's turned all the way down.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's my TV's muted and I'm on the phone.
Okay, cool. Because I noticed there's a delay in you answering, so I didn't know if you was
Yeah, it's a
listening to
super
the.
delay.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You there?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's super delayed. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. What's going on?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah, so actually I was like wrecking my brain because I've had so many paranormal experiences. So I thought about the very, very first one I can remember. Y'all can hear me still, right?
Yeah.
Yep. This might just be an internet.
Yeah, I
connectivity
think it
issue.
is. I think it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
lagging.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So, anyway, the story that I'm gonna tell y'all about is my very first experience where I remember seeing a spirit. And when I described the apartment to my mom, she said I could have been no more than 3 years old at this time.
Mm.
And so this spirit used to actually get me in trouble, right? One time it actually took my mom's lipstick and wrote on a mirror, but my parents didn't have a logical sense to think like I couldn't even reach up there, you know. And the most dark thing that I ever remember about this spirit, and it's the very last time I seen her. I know I didn't like her, and what happened is like we had cats, and so one time she like played at the cats, and they literally attacked me and started scratching me. Nobody could see the spirit but me. And so I got pissed off as a baby. And all I remember is saying, leave. And I threw a banana peel at her. And right where that banana peel hit, it literally got old right then and there.
Like it started
The banana
withering.
peel just literally got old, turned completely black. And I've never seen her again since. And then it's funny because I found out later through the hoodoo and voodoo culture that you could actually use banana peels for protection.
Absolutely.
So that's awfully ironic that at that age that I did that and never seen her since.
Yeah, because you can use bananas for like on Patreon. I got a couple of banana spells, conjures. I got one that I just posted a couple days ago about how to get a job, manifest a job with a banana. Fruits are very protective. You can put certain fruits around your home and it acts just like sage, cedar, incense. It's protective. So I believe it, but listen, the fact that your cats attacked you and not it, I don't know. Because kid spirits, they are diabolical. So that really doesn't surprise me, but it's still just crazy, like writing on a mirror. You're a baby. Like I remember when I was 3 years old, so I know it's not above like belief. I remember whenever I was 3 very well. It's like that's whenever from 2 to 3 is whenever my memories started. So,
I could even remember something that I told my wife about too. Is I remember being in a white bassinet and looking up. And it used to be this old man with a fedora and a suit. And he would be playing with me like, hey, baby, hey, little baby, and be rubbing on my head. And so I swear to God, I'm just tears just thinking about it. Years later, we were looking through some of the family albums from like the 1800s that we have. Do you know he was in the picture?
I would have lost my shit. I would have lost my shit. Because what do you
feel him
mean?
every time I talk about him, I can feel his energy. And he does not play about me, but he's way from the 1800s. So it's amazing. You could be protected by ancestors. And I remember my mom was like, you couldn't have been any more than 6 to 8 months at that time. And I remember him playing with me, smiling with his little black fedora on.
Did your mom tell you who he was to you?
Yeah, he was a great uncle.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. You see how that worked? Like, ancestors, you sound like you got one of them yapper dogs like I do at home. Because I be telling my baby Cookie to shut up every 5 seconds because she bark at
I
nothing.
love y'all. I got to go though because
go
my
ahead.
mother-in-law started bleeding real bad. So I got to get up out there, but I love y'all.
All right, lay y'all
Appreciate you.
down. Appreciate you for,
All right,
for
look,
calling
we'll talk
in.
to you later.
All right, peace and blessings, y'all.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. Just watching
People be
over
having
you.
elephant memories and people don't even know. It'd be something that you think you just dreamed of or whatever. No, you was little.
No,
Or in another life.
It'd be certain shit that cause trauma to you, or certain
You
shit.
block it out.
Some trauma you block out.
Right.
Some trauma you remember that, and you and it may not even come off as trauma. Like I know that there's certain things that she experienced when she was 3 or 4 that she still talks about to this day.
Yeah,
And
I dragged
even
my
though
brother to
it's
the
not
door.
considered trauma, I feel like in a 3-year-old's brain, that
It made
situation
sense.
may have been
Okay,
traumatic.
no. My situation that I remember when I was little, I was a year old. That's how, and I feel like I was well within my rights. Okay, hear me
I was
out.
within my rights.
Hear me out. So my mom, I have an Irish twin. You know what an Irish twin is? Me and my brother
like 6
are,
months? 9
we're less
months?
than a year apart.
Right.
So like for 5 days, we are the same age. Right? Meaning that my mama didn't even give me a chance for my belly button and my umbilical cord to fall off before she decided to have another baby.
She said,
I
"You
don't
know what?
understand."
Fantastic.
So-
Give me another.
So she, yes, she did. She's like, "Oh, she's so cute. Let me double back." And so like his birthday is March 31st. Mine's is April 5th. Legitimately, 91, 92. So whenever she brought him home from the hospital, she went to the bathroom. He was laying on the couch, and I dragged
Shiesty.
him to the door.
Shiesty.
Because whose baby is this? I thought I was the baby. I'm over here growing teeth at 4 months old.
Right.
And I'm walking at 9 months because you didn't push me out the way. I was jealous. And I was well within my rights.
And this is why I don't go to sleep till she go to sleep.
'Cause-
Because if I
Ma'am.
won, you could barely walk, and you had enough common sense to drag your baby brother in his car seat.
No, he was on the
Out the
couch.
front door.
I believe. He was on the couch. Baby, I was slinging that baby around. And thank God, the spirits was protecting me and him. Because my mom nearly jumped out of her skin. But you got to go. What do you mean you had another baby? Your uterus ain't even healed. Mom, if you're watching this, you are the MVP. That lady, my grandma used to say, oh, your mama used to sneeze kids out. It was back to back.
Hey, they said her mom had a baby on the way to the hospital to
Swear.
have the baby.
And then she would give birth so quick. No pain medicine, no nothing. Just...
How you have a baby as soon as the ambulance get there?
Right. My brother was halfway out. My great grandmother had to wave the damn police down to come because she forgot the number to 911. She was so flustered. I was coming. So I've always been impatient in that manner. But do we have any calls? This angle is so hood.
Ghetto. It's ghetto, child.
It's kind of dope.
I like
though.
it's like a behind the scenes.
It's kind of dope.
It's a
yeah.
different angle.
Yes.
They get George. I mean, on your chat, they're like, George is cute.
Oh my gosh! Please don't get George started. George is in a committed, nice Christian.
We're going to
marriage.
end
Talk
stream
to the
now,
hands.
and George's going to stay on live for another 10 minutes.
Man.
George is in a nice Christian marriage.
Listen.
Wait, what?
Christian.
Who said
Christian. Listen,
Christian
I tell
marriage?
people I'm a nice Christian woman. And we all know I ain't nothing nice or Christian.
I'm Buddhist.
George said I'm
I've told you
Buddhist.
this.
He is in a soft Buddhist relationship.
Soft.
I'm in a.
Nah, Cam
I'm
look
in
like
a
she'll beat your ass.
I'm in a
Playing.
lukewarm Mormon
Oh my God.
/
He trying to ruffle feathers. You told me not to talk
charmer.
about those folks last week, Austin.
religion.
Now your partner
It's new.
talking about them folks. See, look at you.
Sorry. They're close. They're nearby.
No.
You're right, Mr. Fresh.
You know what?
Better.
That's all right.
They
'cause
gonna pop.
Cam,
One
if
day
you
we gonna
need
be
these
filming
feet and
and they gonna be
hands-
knocking on the window. Like,
Nah, we gonna have to.
have you
get
met
together.
Jehovah lately?
Come outside. We're not gonna jump you.
Oh, I love that. Whenever they just
you
act
know
like
who
they want to have
John
a
is?
simple
You know what? You know,
conversation.
I do have a neighbor 2 houses down who's Jehovah, and I grew up knowing him. He's a great guy. But
No, they're nice as hell.
sometimes I mess with them though. So like,
No,
I remember
they're
I was
spooky nice.
Oh yeah, of course. This guy, no. This guy is. This is how I learned so much about being black. Growing up.
Oh, yeah,
He's an
yeah, yeah.
African American man. He grew up in Cleveland.
Oh yeah, he's.
But so
definitely-
his son and I hung out a lot, and then I kind of just stayed around.
They adopted you into the
Pretty
family,
much,
low-key.
yeah. But so this was like 2-3 months. I was still at my parents' house. This is a few months ago. I'm walking out to my car to put stuff in my car to get ready to come here, and these 2 missionaries come by and they're like, "Hope you're having a great day." And I was like, "Thanks." They're like, "Do you know anybody who needs like can we share like the gospel with you?" No, actually, I got to get to work. Like, oh, understood. Have a great day at work. I said. They go, "Do you know anybody who needs it?" I was like, "Actually, yeah, 2 houses down."
Why would you?
Sent them over there. No one definitely gonna be like, "Who the hell?"
Bro. Yeah.
They're like, no, don't listen. Since we don't have any calls, I have orders to pack. All right?
I gotta go do
We
a
got
not so fun
things-
family meeting.
We got things to do, people to see. We booked and busy all 2025, and I hope you guys are too. So what I would recommend is that since we're having technical difficulties and no calls, we're going to end the live early. But before we end the live, make sure that you follow Mr. Carmana, Mr. Alvarez, and Mrs. Coldren. Okay?
Sheesh.
Do you want to share?
Don't follow me, y'all.
I was just about to ask, do you want to share your shit?
You said,
Mr. Fresh, I am waiting for the day that you're gonna be like, "I need a plug." And
all
like,
I'm saying
please.
is, all
Yes.
I'm saying is, she said, Mrs. Coldren, like, I'm chopped liver out here.
Mrs. Okay, well,
mean, I
fine. I'll
do-
change it, Miss Coldren, since my husband want to act like he chopped liver.
I mean, I do have socials. I just
follow us all.
How many?
Manny
like-
Fresh 518.
Oh, those socials. I think you meant
Yeah.
Social Security.
I mean,
Well, yeah, we all got
Mr. Fresh, let me be on some game.
I got a couple socials.
Yes.
A couple.
Follow us.
I got
on
children.
Instagram,
Sure.
Facebook. Well, I really don't be on there a lot, but I be on there. Facebook, TikTok. Where else? YouTube here. Make sure y'all following. And if you're interested in spiritual supplies to keep the haters and the money flowing and all of that good stuff, you can shop my online store. I'm gonna leave my link tree down below. You are welcome to shop it. I did just launch last week. So I was in labor for like a week and then I had my baby. So
Cap.
I was in labor.
It was like a 2-year. It was a 2-year labor, y'all.
I've been pregnant for 2 years.
I've been 48 months.
I am 48 months and this baby
Listen.
came out full grown. I was pregnant with Jody. If you get it, you get it. But now he's
Jody?
here. Yeah, you should look up pregnant with Jody.
Isn't
look
that
it
like
up
a
now.
military thing?
No.
Pregnant with Jody. Well, while I'm looking that up, I just announced an event here that Robert, who runs CC Media, and I are doing. We're hosting a social media audit workshop.
Okay.
We're limiting it to 50 entrepreneurs, business owners, whoever who wants to step up their social media game. We're going to roast the shit out of your stuff in front of an audience where we're going to give you some information. But if you're in Vegas and it sounds like something that interests you, May 24th, we're doing an event here at this studio. And I had to make it Eventbrite. So now I have another app I have to manage.
Also, shout out to Jessica Kirk in the comment section on Calls From Beyond. I got your order. We gonna get that road opener
It'll sell
jar.
out tomorrow, girl.
Yep, road opener jar for your rear view mirror. We gonna get this De Niro spiritual water, that money water. Your spilt tea candle. Hey now.
It's giving me...
With the selenite coaster. Okay, don't play with that girl.
Hold on. No. We got it. Can I get a brr, 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 brr?
Uh-huh.
Listen,
And she ordered
I
her
don't
own-
think y'all understand. Jessica Kirk just grabbed the big boy.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's the big one.
She grabbed the big boy, and she got the expensive. It don't smell like roaches or nothing coaster.
Yeah, it's that true candle. And she also ordered a mini money conjuring kit. Thank you so much, Jessica. Your order will go out tomorrow.
I'm trying to turn somebody into a possum.
Listen, get that cross, that hex oil.
Well, I was going to buy all the ebooks and because I need to
That
read
shit's
them.
dangerous. Anybody that's in the chat that ordered that, please wear gloves with it. Like, don't get it on yourself at all.
Please, hey, listen.
Please.
Don't rub that hex oil on yourself, please,
Not
y'all.
Uncle Brandon calling me. Hold on. No, he said, I ain't trying to pay no bills. All right, y'all, I got to go.
No, fuck, answer it live.
All right, so like she said, y'all, please go to manifesty.com and
It's in the chat.
Visit our store.
Mr. Fresh. Mr. Fresh is silent
You owe me
partner,
my $50.
but very
Yeah.
important
Our
silent partner,
store.
not so silent.
Thank you.
Shout out, you guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you guys next week. Catch me
I'm
tomorrow.
still on live.
Tomorrow I'll be back with South of Midnight.
In about 10 minutes.
Take it easy, y'all.
He should really be over there.
Yeah,
He probably said,
No, she texted me to him was like, he said it's not.
yeah, he got time. He probably said,
I said, yeah, he said, I said, no, I'm going to get
It's crosses on my feet, drip down in Chris. Starting to think these niggas toes broke down, stand on business. These VVs hit on my wrist, can't tell the time on it. I'm young and turned. I'm young and turned. I'm in this beat popping my shit. I'm young and turned. I'm young and turned. I'm young and turned. I'm in this bitch popping my shit. I'm young and turned. A faucet, I'm dripping like a faucet. Hey, fit more than your ring. Check my closet.